What? Stop shaking. What's up, YouTube? How's it going? Just wanted to share some stuff with you that I made recently. Got my Blockbuster shirt on. I posted these a little while ago. I made these for myself. And what they are is, I'm going to show you how I made them, but some vintage Kenner Star Wars figures, customs that I made. I got your Hoth and brown suit. Hoth Han in brown suit right here, which I guess is what he actually had on in the movie, a brown suit. I got your Captain Rex Hoth gear. I got your General Madine Hoth gear. And last but not least, hello, what have we here? Lando Calrissian in Hoth gear. I know it doesn't make sense in the story. These are customs, kind of like what if customs that I made with a separate story in mind. So I'm gonna, without any further ado, I'm going to show you how I made these, give you a close-up look. I love Star Wars. It's my favorite thing, or thing of fiction. And I just feel like Hasbro's not doing much with the retro wave, which sucks. The retro collection, it's all vintage collection, which I don't really like that one. So I wanted to make my own figures to add to my vintage Kenner collection. That's why I made these. What else? Hey, I wouldn't be sitting here if it weren't for my patrons. So thank you, Patreon. I've got Ghoulies 3, Ghoulies Go to College on in the background. What a bonkers movie, like right from the get. Anyway, my Patreon supporters, thank you so much. This channel exists because of you all. Check out your name flashing in front of my face probably right now. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I made these, what went into them, and then give you some glamour shots at the end of the video. So be sure to sit tight, enjoy, get your blue milk and space corn, and let's dig in. Here we go. All right, here we go. Okay, let's see. First up, I'm gonna switch these guys. I'm gonna switch these out because Han was the one. So this Han figure is the one that inspired me to start this wave. So the story is sometime after Empire Strikes Back, after they escape Hoth, they meet up with Lando. There's something they left behind on Hoth, and they need to go back and get it. So this is the crew: Han Solo, Lando Calrissian, Nick Sant, Captain Rex, whatever you want to call him, and General Madine. They all head back to Hoth to get this thing. I don't know what it is. A sandwich, some oats, cheeseburger, who knows. Anyway, these are all made out of vintage Star Wars beaters. Like, I got the worst of the bunch. Made sure I wasn't messing up destroying a nice figure. But this is a vintage Hoth Han, and I sculpted his hood here. Goes all the way around. You can see the details on that. And then, yeah. And then the rest of it's just a custom paint job. Not just, but anyway, I went with the brown, which I guess is what his suit or his jacket actually was. It wasn't blue, that was the lighting. From what I heard, I don't know, I could be wrong. But yeah, custom paint job after that. And I modeled it after the Sideshow Collectibles Han Solo. That's what I used as reference. So there's Han, he's got his trademark traditional blaster. That's not an original, that's a reproduction. So let's put him over here. Then we got Lando, who was a, what do you call your Hoth Rebel Commando, whatever you want to call him. And then a Lando Calrissian Bespin Lando head, smiling with the teeth. Look at that. Hello. He's also got his blaster, the Han blaster, and custom paint job. With his paint job, I kind of wanted his colors of the blue from Bespin, and which was his, Empire Strikes Back colors, and then the darker tones of brown and gray with the white shirt. And I love how Yeah, it's a scarf, but is it? Maybe it's an ascot because he's stylish. So that's awesome. Fits Lando. Next up, we've got your Nick Sant, Captain Rex, whatever you want to call him. He's the muscle of the team. They brought him just to make sure they run into any wampas, you know, can handle it. He's 100% Rebel Hoth soldier with a sculpted beard. I sculpted this beard. And then I gave him a paint job, custom paint job. And I went with a, I don't know, just grays, you know, like when I think of Captain Rex, you think of his like Clone Wars outfit. It's all blue and white, kind of muted colors, nothing fancy. So I kind of went with the gray and off-white on him, like that. And he's got his white beard, so he's a little older. And then General Madine. Who doesn't like a General Madine? Come on. General Madine head, body is the also the Hoth Rebel soldier, and then painted him up to match his colors in the what you call his Empire. Is it Empire figure? Yeah, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi figure. I don't know, whichever. Anyway, and he traded in his. These are all articulate, by the way. Traded in his horse whip, or whatever that thing is, that stick, for a communicator that works, long range communicator. They're gonna be on Hoth by themselves, so he's got that. Maybe it's also some kind of stun gun to stun a wampa in the butt. And like I said, his paint job kind of mirrors his other figures' paint job. Now, all of these painted up with various different paints, but the key to these guys that I've really started enjoying is this Mr. Super Clear matte, what you call finish? I don't know, varnish? I don't know. Sealer. It seals the figures. I've been using this a lot. The thing is with this stuff, and this is the matte, so it's got like a non-gloss. There's a little bit of sheen, but it's non-gloss. But the thing with this stuff is it's highly toxic. So if you use this, do not do it inside. Do it outside. Even when you bring the figures in, open windows and let everything air out, just to make sure. If you don't do this around animals, absolutely not. Don't do this around like plants and kids and things. It's very flammable. It's very toxic. It's very dangerous. But it's a good. Once they're sealed and they've aired out, it's good stuff. Especially nowadays when Testers isn't making paints anymore, Model Masters, and those are the ones that I used. These paints, like Vallejo and Army Painter, they suck. They don't cure well. They smudge, they wipe off just to the touch. So it helps to have a sealant like that Mr. Clear, solve the problem. So anyway, until somebody decides to make some good paints, that's what we're doing. Thank you for looking. I'm going to pass it back to myself. Hey, enjoy your day. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did making them. I love sharing this stuff. Got your guys. You know, Captain Rex, what an awesome figure. Nick Sant, I guess, I don't know if we're calling Captain Rex Nick Sant. If you guys remember, and if you hung out to this point in the video, a little bonus here, I made these custom Nick Sant figures, Old Man Rex, whatever you want to call him, like a couple years ago. I think it was my last one left. If anybody's interested, shoot me a message. But yeah, and now look, I got the Endor, I got the Hoth gear. So what a great character, Nick Sant. If you're out there, thanks for being a great character. But yeah, I made those a while back. Now I got these. So I hope you enjoyed taking a closer look. Again, thank you so much to my Patreon members. If you want to join and support this channel directly, it's patreon.com/ADAMCROHN, Adam Crohn. That's me. Patreon.com/Adam Crohn. On Patreon, you can get you'll get my exclusive You Like Toys podcast, where we do a Q&A with the members there, and they ask me questions, I answer them. I do giveaways, I do behind the scenes, I do tutorials, I do all kinds of stuff all on my Patreon if you like to support the channel and see more videos more often. $2 a month is like the lowest tier. That's nothing. I was drinking a cup of coffee today that I made for like 25 cents, and I was like, wow, it's not that expensive. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys in the future. Find me on Instagram, AC Toy Design. Check out my illustrations, AC Draw stuff. Little sneak peek for y'all. Another sneak peek. Yeah, for those who stay here. I got to show it quick though. Boom. What's up? Nobody else has seen that except you guys. All right, you guys be safe. Take care of each other. It's hectic out there. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Does it work? I don't know. Yeah, pew, pew, pew. All right, I'm out of here. See you guys in the future. Look at this thumbs up. Go help someone. May the force be with you. Sit, Muji, sit. Good dog.